Stay with us. Stay with us. Don't motherfucking play with us. The Salted Nest boys in the building again. You know what fucking time it is. It's time for another one. I'm joined. First of all, it's your man's Billy Black. I'm joined by...
It's your motherfucking boy Biggs. We in the building.
And as usual, we do have with us the illustrious Prodigy. We got a lot to talk about today, fellas. The NBA season has begun.
Kicked off. We are finally here.
It has begun. W's on the table for everybody involved. Shout out to Big Ben Simmons doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Moving, grooving, everything that come with that. You understand what time it is. When we talk about Ben Simmons, we talking about different things, right? Why you laughing?
That's your man's now.
You're my man's for a long fucking time.
That's your man's now.
You get to be my man's when you're the truth.
G, check him out.
You get to be my man's when you're the truth. This is a fact.
No parts of Ben Simmons.
No, but I didn't have parts of him. I didn't have parts of him to want parts of him.
He ain't want no parts of Ben Simmons being on the Brooklyn Nets. And now look at him.
Hold on.
Now
I wouldn't say I didn't want no parts of him being on the Brooklyn Nets.
This week on the same shit he was on last week, bro.
What shit I was on last week? Please inform me.
Glazing.
Hot
takes.
Uh-huh.
The crazy hot takes. Like,
glazing is fucked
just
up.
Relax.
That's not my bop.
It's not fucked up.
That's not my bop. I was talking facts.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know it's not your bop. That's why I want you to.
He said, "Quit it, bro.
Just relax."
I was talking facts, and niggas didn't like to express my
first statement. No. I'm just saying. I don't like the first statement being about Ben Simmons. That's out of control. Like, I just put that. That sounds like you on a bad.
G, do you know the name of this podcast? The Salted Nets, nigga. What you want me to do? Shout out to Caleb and Brooklyn Netcast. Shout out to my fucking guys. Shout out to my Russian Connect.
So
give me the coke out of Buffalo.
The person you're talking about got 14 points for the season, right?
Oh, shit.
Stop talking about my lead guard like that, man. That's my quarterback.
I'm just saying,
that's my quarterback.
Bringing him up, like
that's my quarterback though. I can't have that, bro. I'm on my TO shit. That's my fucking quarterback. Shout out to the bum ass Eagles. All right, wait.
Whoa.
No, the Eagles have the best roster in football. We know this. I'm sorry, but I'm saying this is not a football podcast. Okay,
but they're cool though.
I like that. Listen. Today on the docket, we're going to talk about a little bit of LeBron James. We're going to talk about a little bit of Wemby. We're going to talk about a little bit of Giannis signing his extension. We're going to talk about Moses Moody, Steph Curry's Monster Night, Evan Mobley, and much more. Yeah, we got to talk about Moses Moody, specifically because you just said that. Because the Warriors stay finding niggas who you be like, and then they turn out to be very important. And Moses Moody was supposed to be important last year. Like, as far as, like, Warriors fans have been watching him for a while and are very excited about what he may or may not be able to bring to the table. And I think that he's showing that he's going to be serviceable. Somebody that maybe you could count on to play really, really solid minutes in important playoff games and net you, like, 10 to 15 points on a good night, which is, I think, vital for this Warriors team and the way that they play, especially if he can do well in the minutes with Chris Paul. But we're going to start with LeBron Raymond James. It's another season, gentlemen. Strap in. The same way that we take the little things in life for granted, the same way that we take the morning dew on the petals of the fucking flowers in the grass, the same way that we don't stop and smell the roses, the same way that we take life for granted. We get another year to take LeBron James' longevity for granted.
Season 21. It's lit.
Now, I'm going to keep it a stack. He's probably not going to play upwards of 70 games. At all.
Upwards?
Yeah, he's probably not going to play upwards of 70 games at all. We do understand that we're talking about a 39. We're talking about an older gentleman, the oldest player currently active in the NBA.
Yep.
When is the last time the oldest player active in the NBA has averaged something like 25 plus?
Right.
Can't tell you. To average the most points per game that a player at 39 years old has ever averaged. I think LeBron James just has to make sure he averages more than like 9.
Right. Like a really easy feat. Like there's
like
nothing
he's gonna
it.
double it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe triple it.
He might have one of those LeBron years where he's like, fuck it, I'll give him 30 just so they can say a guy that's old gave him 30.
Yeah, that's a fact. Maybe triple it.
Yeah, he can't do that, but I feel
shit.
Did it 2 years ago, didn't he?
Maybe playoff performance. You know what I'm
2
saying?
years is a long time when you're 39, about to be 40.
Maybe
it was supposed to be a long time when you was 36, about to be 38. And he did that.
We could probably see a 30 points per game playoff performance.
Oh, that's like
playoff series.
That's
you know
like
what I'm saying it could
he,
be that.
well if he's healthy.
Yeah, he could give you 4 to 5 games.
Yeah,
in a row.
for sure.
He
like,
can't do it.
If not the whole
he can't
season.
Do it for the whole season, though.
Yeah, if not the whole season, definitely a series or two.
Yeah,
sure.
if he's healthy.
Yeah.
Because last year I think we saw that was not what it was. But
right.
And he was great. He was great, but he was impaired, and it was clear that he was impaired, and he was never the same after a certain thing happened. So, and it was a serious thing. I don't want to act like it's not. As people do have a habit of dismissing what LeBron goes through like it's not serious, and I'm just not that particular brand of dick rider. It was a fairly serious situation, but at the same time, like we saw that he was not able to summon it up through that. And there's evidence that LeBron James is aging because that's what people think. When you try to point out how spectacular it is, the way that he's dominating the game right now, because people try to bring up everything. They be like, yo, Kareem was this old doing this. Fuck you. Shout out to Kareem, but fuck you and fuck Kareem. Because at the end of the day, no, not fuck Kareem on some I don't appreciate Kareem. You know I appreciate Kareem.
Like,
when I say fuck Kareem,
like,
I mean, don't bring that up because it was a very different thing, right? The impressive thing about LeBron is that he's dominating the way he is and how he's doing it. Like the fact that, yes, we know that he had so much athleticism to spare that it is clear that he is not as athletic as he once was, but it's like, damn, nigga can still get his head up above the rim when he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga still one of the fastest players on the court every time he's on the court. When he's in transition, it's still fucking like, what am I going to do? Like, these are the things that are so impressive is that he's doing it so spryly, right? Like, Kareem took great care of his body, was spry for his age, but I ain't going to lie. It did not look like what LeBron is doing. And sometimes niggas need to let motherfuckers get their flowers. We talking about what LeBron is doing and how he's fucking doing it. But that's the thing. You can't talk about LeBron in a fucking vacuum. You have to talk about him and compare him to somebody else. This is what we do with him, right? It's like if we talk about LeBron, now we got to talk about Kobe. Now we got to talk about Jordan. Now we got to be talking. Can I fucking talk about LeBron? Right? When you're talking about LeBron, and the same vice versa. Like when the motherfuckers talking about Kobe, let the motherfucker talk about Kobe.
It may be like that after retirement, kind of like like after.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. What I don't like
though
with the whole Braun shit is that like motherfuckers say that about Braun, but nobody had that luxury. Like everybody got compared to somebody. When Jordan was coming up, they was trying to say, "Oh, you not Magic, or you not Larry, or whatever."
Yeah,
until
but with
he separated himself.
With LeBron, it's been an obsession. His
Kobe's
entire
the same thing.
Yeah,
Kobe's
but,
the same
but
thing.
it's not.
Dwight Howard, you're not Shaq.
It's not been this magnitude. It's not been this
always
magnitude. We did not spend every single. Nope, we have not spent every single day of the last 20 years talking about whether or not Dwight Howard is Shaq. We have not. Dwight Howard, that conversation has not driven TV shows. Exactly,
and
it doesn't
matter.
Exactly.
And you're the face of the league. They're gonna do what you do for everybody.
Nah, it's had no.
I'm gonna give you a good example.
Wait. Before you give me an example though, 20 years into Michael Jordan's career, they weren't doing it. 20 years into Kobe's career,
Michael Jordan wasn't the face of the league when he was on the Wizards.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was the face.
Michael Jordan didn't play 20 years. But anyway, hold on, wait. What I was gonna say is,
I said 20 years in his career, but fair.
What I was going to say is you got to understand, it's like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are America's team, so they talk about them on TV every fucking day. And they're always comparing the quarterbacks. They're comparing the wide receivers. They're comparing the running backs because they're America's team. And they do that with every team. Don't get me wrong. But they're going to do that with the Cowboys. Why? Because it's America's team. They're the face of football. That's how it's going to go. So, like, a lot of LeBron fans want to be like, oh, why they got to do that? Why can't they just? Because they do it for everyone. Yeah, you're not special.
But he is special because they do it for him more than they've done it for anybody.
You just compared last week. You just compared Victor Wembanyama to Yao Ming. Yao Ming just caught a stray for no reason.
First of all, Yao Ming did. First of all, Yao Ming
is somewhere in Asia getting crazy.
First of all, Yao Ming did not catch a stray. We're gonna loop back to what we're talking about because we have to pick at this obsession you have with Yao Ming. Because you are remembering Yao Ming's career as something totally different than it was. And I need to figure that out. All right? Like, Yao Ming was good. Yao Ming was not supposed to change.
8-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, All-Rookie player that averages 9.2 for his career. Yes.
So what, does that put him at top 10 all-time center? Like, what are we talking about here?
No, but that's a very good basketball player that's in the Hall of Fame.
First of all, Yao Ming is in the Hall of Fame for various reasons.
So it's not because of what he did on the basketball court.
That has a lot to do with it.
You don't think every 8-time All-Star 5-time All NBA.
So what are you trying to say? There are other things off the court. Is the reason?
You trying to say
him
because he's
being-
Chinese? You trying to say?
Word like. Are you
Like, what
calling,
you trying to
are
say
you
right
calling
now?
affirmative
Like,
action
First of
right
all,
now? Like, what is-
no, I'm not calling for. Yes, actually. First of all, but it's not even just that. First of all, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame. Second of all,
what you
yeah,
saying? You saying it like Yao Ming was out here balling crazy before the NBA. What are you
I
talking
think that
about?
Yao Ming is a tough sell to be like a top 10 big man ever. I just don't see that. I think Wembanyama could play himself. I don't think Yao Ming is a top 50 player ever, right? I think that Wembanyama is almost certainly going to play himself in a top 50 player position if he's
Oh
healthy.
my god!
Oh shit!
What? I didn't say
G-Nom feeling the
15.
glaze.
You acting like I said 15.
Nigga said, "Yo, bring some
I
jelly
said
donuts,
top
bro."
50. That's
much
what this
glaze.
is supposed to be, though, and that's what I don't think you recognize. This is what people think of Wembanyama. This is why the Spurs drafted him. Like, I don't think you understand how good people think he can be, bro. Like, nobody's saying, like, he's supposed to be that next guy. Like, it's not a joke, right? Like, it's not like, it's like, I understand what you're saying. Like, yo, you're treating him like he's going to finish his career top 20. Yes, I am. That's how we think. That's how we're looking at him. I'm sorry, bro. Because you know why? Because if he is who it looks like he could be, that's top 20, baby. I don't know what the fuck. Like, we knew 10 years into KD's career that he was like, okay, this. They made
He
one
one
of
of
these.
them ones.
They made one of these,
Yeah,
and
he
he's
made
gonna
one
finish
of
in the
them.
top 50 all time, kind of no matter what you think about anything, right? Like we got like we know what time it is with certain niggas. Like, oh, if this works out, it's a wrap. Not saying he's gonna be better than Braun. Not saying he's gonna be better than Jordan. He's gonna be one of them men. Is what I'm saying, right? Like he gonna be one of them men for real. Like this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no local joker. Like this nigga for real, 110%. Unless he can't stay healthy, in which case he won't be. But if he healthy, I just like listen. I'm not saying top 20 guaranteed. I'm just saying if he healthy, how not top 50?
All right, man.
And I don't even so much.
Hey, man.
Smack.
You got it, man. You got it.
I don't
with
even
the
so
Wemby
much
talk.
play into the number game. I'm just saying.
So wait, as a Spurs fan, you don't like what you seeing so far?
No. I like what I'm seeing, but there are concerns.
I mean,
there are definitely concerns.
There should always be. Nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? No team is perfect. No player is perfect. But
Nah, there are players that
I
when
feel like all
on
your
the court,
concerns
I've
can
had
be
no
written.
concern.
I feel like all your concerns can just be written off to everything you'll criticize him is things that rookies tend to struggle with, bro. Like I don't. It's hard because like your criticism stem from shit that it's like, yeah, well, most rookies struggle with this.
Yeah, I feel you. But you got to realize though, I'm watching him play as we're talking. Like I'm watching him run around.
mhm,
There's things I don't like. I'm literally watching him as we speak.
you don't sound amused.
He's playing 26 minutes and he has 11 points. I guess it's nice. 5 boards. I don't know. It's cool. I guess. Yeah.
I think it's the boards
I'm
that's
just-
getting you.
It's really not. I'm a little uneasy. To say the least.
Listen,
5 rebounds at 7-4 is just.
I'm never gonna let you forget this.
We need to get him like
So
Steven
prepare-
Adams or something, so he could just do his thing.
Prepare to stay.
He reminded me of you know who he reminded me of with this rebound and shit. Fucking what's that guy's name?
Jaren Jackson,
man.
Yup.
Bro,
I know
bro.
exactly what you mean.
Just big as hell.
Big as hell for no fucking reason. Don't get
Shooting
no ass
jump
fucking
shots,
boards.
not
Get like
getting no
4
rebounds.
rebounds a game, and you
Block
just
some
dead.
shots though.
Yeah, like like yeah, he
I will
he
never.
can do it.
I will never let the
6'11"
two of you
for your
forget.
career, averages 6 rebounds.
I just
Right.
want y'all to know that count it, mark it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will never
Take a
let
picture.
the two. I will never
All
let the
that.
two of y'all niggas forget
Go ahead,
that
bro.
y'all are now
Let me
comparing.
forget what?
That y'all are comparing
telling you
Victor
what's
Wembanyama to
bothering
Jared
me.
Jackson Jr.
No, I'm comparing the
The
rebounding situation to Jaren
Yes,
Jackson.
the rebounding.
It's been 3 games.
No, listen.
2.5 games.
Listen, no. Listen, that was more of a direct
Bro, rebounding?
At Jared
to- at
Jackson.
Jared
Rebounding
Jackson.
Okay, because
travels.
I was about to.
I want you to
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
that.
It's-
Rebounding
I just want
travels.
you to know that it would be incredibly easy for him to average 14 rebounds a game this season. It has been 3 games, 2.5 games. Like, it's not even like, I feel you.
Rebounding travels, bro. It's not something that you need to adjust to rebounding, bro. It don't work like that.
Okay, so if he ends the season averaging 10 plus, then you will be wrong right now.
It's pretty close to it too.
It's not even like it's been
I will be
2.5
happy.
games.
I will be very
In
happy.
3 games, he's sitting at what, like 8.5?
Because this is perhaps the most small sample size
Yeah,
that has ever been discussed.
yeah, for sure.
On a fucking
Sure.
basketball podcast about anything. Like, it's like 3 games. I don't know, man. I'm worried. Like, you would think the
It just
nigga
makes me
playing like
uneasy, bro. It's a couple
poop.
things that make me uneasy, man. That's all I'm saying.
But you do know that y'all are like what, playing at best right now though.
I want us to be trash.
Okay.
I need some more.
Wow,
Oh.
it's not gonna happen.
Pause. But
It's not gonna happen.
I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
I need some more
I'm
play.
sorry about that. You're not gonna get more.
You don't think?
Also, I just like y'all to understand.
Why are we not? Why are we not?
You don't
I
think
heard-
the lottery gods gonna be blessing them again?
Nah, I mean, we're 1-1. We're about to be 1-2 tonight. So
I also just want to alert y'all to something that I heard last week that blew my fucking mind. Wemby is as much taller than KD as LeBron is than Steph.
another reason why you should average 10 plus rebounds. Thank you. I really that's the stat I needed, really.
But,
honestly.
but
Nigga
just,
said
The stat I needed.
you just fixed the puzzle, bro.
but just to show
Honestly.
you how large of a man that is. Like the nigga,
Pause.
the nigga is equivalent of watching Steph Curry standing next to LeBron James, having Kevin fucking Durant standing next to Wembanyama.
That's
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
he needs to. That's why he needs to be averaging like 3 guards.
That's uncomfortable. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
what you say? Would you say? First of all, he also lighting the ass. Like, it's a few reasons why he wouldn't be getting 1,000 rebounds early on in his career. Like, that man lighting the ass like a motherfucker. Like,
Gotta go get his weight up, man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? But like still a comfortable weight to where he can, move
Bomani
agile and feel
Jones always be
comfortable
saying there's a
running
difference between tall man and big man. He tall man. He not big man.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I can understand that, but when you're 7'4", I think it's not the same.
Like you have no choice.
So
but
what you
to
think
line
if
up at the
KD was
foul.
7'4", he'd be averaging 15 rebounds a game?
I think if KD was 7'4", he'd be averaging 10 for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Even
Like,
with his play style? Even like the
Yeah,
same way
bro.
he plays right now?
bro, Kevin Durant averages like 7 for his career. Right now, he's averaging like 8, and like 8.7.
Okay.
Call it 9, because he's playing PF right now. Come on, man.
Word.
KD always gets some solid boards though. Even when he was playing 2, when he was playing 3.
But you love 8 for him. Look at this. Look at how 8 turned. Look at how
He's
8 point
not a
something.
center.
Look at how
He's-
8 point something turned into. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. KD always.
He's not
But
a
when Wemby get
center.
8 point something,
8 point something for a wingman
It's
is
good.
is good as hell. 8 point something for a wingman
If you
is good as hell.
if you a PF giving me
for all that,
8.7
for
rebounds,
all that, Wemby
I'm
could
cool
be
with that.
For all that, Wemby
And
could
he
be
only
man.
playing power forward right now. He really a wingman. You feel what I'm saying? Like we
Come
really
on,
talking
man.
about it. You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
niggas sick.
talk to me about Moses Moody. I just want to know why he's on this.
Oh my God!
this-
Hold on, yo! Stop revealing the docket early. These niggas don't know what we give it. Now we gotta go to Moody. I'll tell you, bro. Moses Moody has not been slacking lately, bro. Moses Moody been doing his thing, and Moses Moody. Okay,
You really okay? So what's doing his thing?
Yeah.
He's been a good role player, and that's what they've been seeing if he could do. They've kind of invested. First of all, he's averaging 10.5 points, 3 rebounds on 72% from the field. So that's not. I know that whole little. I know you went to go look up stats. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure they were favorable.
I already looked them up.
Yeah, no. Because you know why? Because he needs to. The Warriors always have a guy that you don't expect to step up that steps up, and it needs to be Kuminga and it needs to be Moody.
Absolutely.
I think that let me tether it. Let me tether that because Jordan Poole is gone. When you said why this is most Moody thing on the thing is really because Jordan Poole is gone. And with Jordan Poole being gone, I think that a part of that has been undersold is that it's kind of a tacit bet on Moody as well. That Moses Moody and what they kind of saw in the playoffs from him last year, they feel he can be really, really serviceable. And I just think it's this. You know what I mean? Them niggas feeling Moody, man. What you want me to say? Them niggas feeling Moody. Feeling Moody. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that money out there is going to last.
Of course not.
Moses Moody.
You don't think Moses Moody is going to shoot 70% from the field all season?
I'm just saying he's supposed to be better than what he is right now. College,
you think he's supposed to be even
hooper,
better?
bro.
All these niggas are hoopers in college. Jimmy Fredette's the coldest nigga I've ever seen, and he's trash. So I like, you know what I mean? Never seen a nigga. Yo,
I mean, that doesn't mean he wasn't supposed to be a hooper. Like, that's the point.
Trash.
All right, so yeah, why the Celtics don't get him?
Just not as good as
Jimmy Fredette can't hoop in this league, man. All right, he tried. We saw it. Yo, why is he laughing? He's trash. Jimmy Fredette.
that boy wasn't it.
The Crimson Chin.
Niggas be catching strays fucking Charbrook.
How niggas be catching strays? Jimmy Fredette
in BYU. That's where he went, right? BYU.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, BYU. He was the man.
Listen, Jimmy Fredette is ironically like
the fucking man.
He's like basketball Tim Tebow, but like he didn't catch on. Like people didn't get like super in touch with him. Where it's just like, yo, you were so good in college. Like really niggas good. Just wanted you to be good in the NBA. Yeah. They really did. Like, I wanted Jimmy Fredette to be good. I wanted to be cooking up with Jimmy Fredette on fucking
And didn't the
2K.
Knicks draft him? The Knicks got him, right?
Nah, I think he got drafted by it. Didn't he get drafted by, like, the Kings or some shit?
Oh, shit.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know who drafted him.
No, you might be right. You might be right.
But definitely got drafted to the Kings.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But he made his way to the Knicks, though, right?
He made his way a lot of places. He was on the Warriors for a little bit.
Oh, shit. I didn't know he was a journeyman.
Oh, yeah. Was in the league like 3 years, journeying. All of them.
I didn't know.
All of them.
I really didn't know.
It's been a journey, dude.
Oh, okay.
Now, your man. Matter of fact, now let's check this Jimmy Fredette. I can't let it go.
No,
I want to let it go.
We don't got to do it.
I want to let it go, but I want to know. I want to know how many years he played. Okay. I just want to know how many years Jimmy Fredette played in the NBA, and I'm not hating on Jimmy Fredette. Like I said, few niggas is cold. Just stats popped up. Shit. But like it's been few niggas as cold. It's been few niggas. Jimmy Fredette played in a career total of 241 games.
Okay.
Over the course of like I want to say 5-6 seasons.
6 seasons?
Oh no, he played a little bit. He played from 2011 to 2016.
5 years.
Yeah. Now listen,
but 200 and some games, that means he did not play a lot of it then. Yeah, a lot of that 5 years he was not playing.
His first year in the league, he played the most minutes he's ever played per game. So it's like every single year people were like, nah, a little more. Like year 1 is 18 minutes per game, year 2 it's 14, year 2. Now mind you, 18 minutes is solid. Lasted longer than Zeke. If you're from New York, you know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, you can't tell me Zeke not colder than Jimmy Fredette.
Yeah.
I just can't tell you he is.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me he not, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I seen it. Yeah. With my own eyes. And he was so much better than me.
Yeah.
So he gotta be cold. But your man Giannis just signed that fucking extension with the Bucks. So he's satisfied with the move they made. Right? Because he definitely was rocking the boat a little bit. I don't know if I will be able to sign with a team that is not working hard to give me what I want.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now all of a sudden you get Damian Lillard.
And your 2 brothers on the roster.
That was always going to happen.
You know.
Okay. But you can't say shit because, wait, who was it? You was on here talking about Jello, just the other day.
What I was saying about Jello?
He an athlete.
No. Yeah. A natural athlete.
Oh, I thought
He
you meant like
is.
professional athlete. Because I was about to say the only reason he's a professional athlete is because he's a mellow brother.
Nah,
And Lonzo brother.
I'm saying he's a natural athlete. Like,
Oh yeah.
like he's not no just average Joe Schmo. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
daddy a
saying?
personal trainer and shit.
Yeah, like he's a natural athlete.
I ain't gonna
for
lie, I
sure.
seen pictures of LeVar Ball like when he was an athlete and like jacked.
Right.
Dude was fucking jacked.
Yeah, he's brother.
Jacked. Like I wouldn't let him nowhere near my daughter.
This
You know what I'm
nigga's
saying?
crazy.
Yeah, we know what's going on. Get this muscle bound ape over on podcast. What I'm trying to say,
Basketball one at that one.
Yo, they gonna find that. They not. My listeners won't say shit. Giannis Antetokounmpo got the big boy extension. He signed it with the Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm excited to see what Damian Lillard and Giannis look like for the foreseeable future. I'm excited to see if Damian, well, he doesn't have a choice but to opt in. He's already signed his extension and will be with the Bucks until they decide to do something else with him. But I'm excited to see what happens now that they're both fully bought in, and now that we're going to have this experiment for a while. Obviously, Giannis already being a champion, Damian Lillard being really thirsty. Now, we've seen this go the wrong way, right? Oh, James Harden is coming to the Nets, and he's the only one without a championship, and he'll be really hungry. How did that work out? However, I have immensely more respect for Damian Lillard and his get down than James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. James Harden punched that clock in, do his very best, and go home. And then don't think about work. I think Damian Lillard probably put a little bit more energy and effort into what's really some nitty gritty in his profession. I think he really cares a lot more than James Harden does. I'm sorry.
That's neither here nor there.
It's not to say James Harden doesn't care. No, it is here nor there, because if James Harden was in this situation, how confident would you be that James Harden would be here 3 years later?
You mean if it was James
Harden?
If 3 years ago James Harden had just signed with the Bucks, how confident, with everything we know now, if you having a blessing of hindsight,
right.
how
Never liked
confident?
James Harden, so.
But how confident would you be that James Harden would still be with Giannis in 3 years?
Never, because I'm not confident in his game.
Exactly. I am quite confident that unless something goes horribly wrong, Damian Lillard is in Milwaukee for the next 3 years if they want.
I would say the opposite though. I would honestly think, like, not knowing anything that we know now.
I'm saying
you're saying
everything
3 years ago,
but
or
I'm saying,
at this point.
But I am also saying no. We know everything we know now. I'm saying you have the blessing of hindsight. You can, knowing what you know about James Harden.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
You wouldn't think you could bet on James Harden being on it.
Absolutely.
I do think that Damian Lillard is probably grateful enough to be in a position to win. Like, Giannis is a different motherfucker.
Even if it doesn't work out this first year, I still think that he's willing to.
Of
to
course,
stay and make it,
he's playing
make it
with
work out.
Giannis.
Yeah, word.
Like, first of all, this is because I had to do this Jokic last episode. I really hope I don't have to do this with Giannis. I really hope I don't have to tell y'all motherfuckers who the fuck, not y'all. I'm saying the audience or anybody in general who doesn't understand the magnitude of motherfucker that Giannis Antetokounmpo is on a fucking basketball court. Damian Lillard has never sniffed playing with this level of talent in his fucking life. This is a player who's in a whole nother class than he is. Like, Damian Lillard is not on Antetokounmpo's level as far as impact on a basketball court. Whatever you want to say, scale, this, that, or that, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying impact on a basketball court and a basketball team, it's not even close. Not only that, this is by far the best player that Damian Lillard has ever had a chance to fucking suit up next to. This is a chance to fucking win. Seriously win. Big. Right? You're playing with a guy who's going to be offensively and defensively, just like in terms of like
But what do you say to?
I'm talking points per possession. This guy is fucking Shaq.
But what do you say to the people that says they still need a third option?
You say that about any team, they do. I'm just saying, like, everybody needs a third
What do you
option, right?
mean they do?
And they have a third option. They have Chris Middleton, but like,
yeah, they do.
They have Chris Middleton, so it's like kind of like
so. If Chris doesn't really show up,
and people been doing the whole Chris. Well, first of all, everybody believes in Chris. It's crazy. I'm glad you say that, because maybe somebody who doesn't have blind faith in Chris. No, because G, I already know where you coming from, and everybody feels like Chris is the closer for that team, and I don't disagree with that.
Feels like
no, because
bro, what is going on?
Because people pick and choose. Fact. No, people pick and choose what is closing. Like, if Giannis is busting his ass on defense and making himself available and making great passes and finishing plays, then like he's doing things too. But it's just that if Chris hits the 3-pointer, like when you need a fucking 3, you're not going to Giannis. Fine.
That's not true, bro.
If you need a 3, you're not going
Chris
to
is
Giannis.
hitting mid ranges.
Yes, I understand
Bro,
that.
if they're in the half court,
But if you need
and
a
they need
jump
a
shot,
bucket?
exactly. If you need an extremely creative basket, Giannis is not the one to go to. Fine.
which is
I mean,
what
and now they
closing generally is.
no,
but now they have
sometimes,
Dame.
Generally.
Now they would have Dame for a
That's
lot of
what
those
gets popularized.
responsibilities. You feel what I'm saying? And in turn, it should.
and
make,
Giannis closes on defense,
right? But and in turn, but I'm talking about strictly offense right now. If they needed a bucket, but the same creative bucket that you were just talking about,
It depends where though. If it's a 2, I think you can give it to Giannis give it to Giannis in the post, the high post, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. If you needed a further, jump shot, that's what you have Dame for now, and in turn, it should make it a little bit more easier for. It should make it easier for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, but you the one that said they need a third man.
Listen.
How are you talking about
I'm
shit
just
making
playing
it easier?
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying, what do you say to those people that you know what I mean? Like, who
I'm saying
because there are people who
I'm saying that the Bucks are the Bucks
still
should
might
be
not work.
really fucking good.
They should
way
be.
better than
100%.
those
100%.
fucking leprechauns. They should be really fucking good.
Those fucking
The
leprechauns.
Bucks got a chance.
Yeah.
The
You hear
Bucks
this,
have a
man?
chance.
You hear this, man? Matter of fact,
honestly,
I'm glad you said that. Let's get
honestly-
into it. Let's really get into it because you see what the fuck we on.
Yeah, because now
You see what the fuck we on.
Now I got you in a corner. and
Uh-huh.
I actually did
What
want to
corner?
talk.
What
And I got you in
corner?
a corner. So
What fucking
is
corner?
it that?
Huh?
Is it that?
You see what the fuck we on?
Is it that Drew Holiday was way better than Marcus Smart and should have won D-point before Marcus Smart won D-point from the runner?
man.
No, because it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy.
Wow.
It's actually crazy that Drew Holiday.
Wow.
It's actually crazy that Drew Holiday. No, because now we can get into the crux. You always want to know why I bring up Marcus Smart, and this is the only reason that I don't think y'all are going to win a championship this year is because, God damn it, what are you going to do without Marcus Smart? I have no idea. No, seriously.
Don't fucking touch me.
I have no clue.
Cause no. This, it's fucking Comedy Central hour in this motherfucker right now. Cause I don't know what the fuck is going on. You feel what I'm saying? Why is he talking about a man that's not even on the Celtics?
Because
why are you even talking
you want
about
to know
him?
why? Because he committed a crime. It is criminal that
I
Drew
know
Holiday.
he's
No.
a thief though. He is a thief,
It is
though.
criminal.
He's the thief?
Wait.
Did he vote himself?
No, but he campaigned the shit
No,
out
no,
of it.
no, no,
He
no, no.
campaigned the
I don't
shit
mean
out of it.
about that. I don't mean no. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
So what are you talking
He's
about?
a thief. He's a thief because he stole all that money niggas gave him.
Whoa.
He's the type of Marcus Smart. Listen what I'm saying.
Hold
Marcus
on,
Smart's the
G.
type of defender.
Mhm.
He just he chased mad stats and shit. Like he's not an Avery Bradley type of defender. The nigga that's
What?
just on rice.
You have lost me.
Like,
Yo, what is he talking about?
You have lost me now.
He's not.
All right,
Like, he's not the type of player
G,
that's gonna be on you like rice. That's
G,
just
he
gonna
is.
be like
He is that type of player. What are you
No,
talking
he's
about?
not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
he's
is.
just
Yes, he is.
Always
He
trying to.
He makes a
He's
lot
always
of
trying to,
clutch plays for him.
gamble.
What do you mean? And
for
it
example,
works out.
all
It
right,
works
let
out
me
a
give you-
lot.
Let me
It
give you an
works out a
example.
lot
Let me
of.
give you an example. He's the difference between the type of corner like Trayvon Diggs and Jalen Ramsey, who are good corners, great corners, but they gamble a lot. And somebody like Pat Surtain, or like somebody that's just or like bump and run Gilly, who he'll get some picks, but he's
Gee,
just on your
guess what,
body.
though? Guess what though? Jalen Ramsey and Trayvon Diggs are going to receive buku bread because they take gambles.
they're great.
Because they
No, I'm
take
not saying they're
gambles
not
and
great corners.
because it works out for them. Yes, they get burnt, but listen.
But they get,
yes, they get burnt.
They get
yes,
burnt.
but as an elite defender, sometimes you end up with the short end of the stick. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
elite defenders get dunked on all the time. What do you mean? Elite defenders get dunked on all the time. They get sometimes
dunked on.
they get they get dunked on.
All the time is crazy.
Not all the time.
All the time. Nah, you said all the time.
I said sometimes.
Nah,
all right, my fault. Sometimes they get dunked on too. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just a part of playing fucking defense.
LeBron
bro.
only get dunked
What are
on
we
when
talking
Jason
about?
I'm just
Tatum is
saying,
coming
bro.
out.
I like
What are we
great
talking about
defenders
right
that
now?
ain't out here gambling.
And the rebuttal for
That's
he
the
stole
difference
all that
between-
money.
That's the difference between Drew Holiday and
Hold
Marcus Smart.
on,
though.
hold
Drew Holiday
on,
don't
hold
gamble.
on, hold on. All that talk about all
Drew
that
Holiday's
money
better.
he stole, bro. We didn't give him no supermax contract, bro. We signed him. I think the first re-up was like 3 years, 30, 40 mil. Like, what are we talking about? And then I think we read him up on another contract that was very similar to that one. So what fucking money did he steal? What are you talking about?
He stole y'all money.
Come on, bro. Stop it.
He stole the award, though.
Stop it.
Because here's the thing.
Not hearing
Because here's the thing.
Not hearing
In a league where Drew Holiday is alive and breathing, how does Marcus Smart win a DPOY at the guard position, period?
Because he played better that year.
Because
No, he didn't.
gambles, bro.
He played better that year.
Wait. Marcus Smart has never played better.
Defensively, he played better than
no,
him.
Because he
never.
gambles,
Not a day.
bro.
Not a
did.
day.
He won.
No, he didn't. No, he
He
didn't.
won.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He won.
Okay, there was
He did.
niggas that didn't win that played
He
better
did.
defense than that year. Bam Adebayo,
But
he beat
it's
Bam Adebayo.
You gotta understand, he gets stats because he's constantly gambling.
I just can't. First of all, Drew Holiday's on your team now, Biggs. You can speak truthfully about him.
Listen.
Drew Holiday's on your team, and Marcus Smart
And
is
welcome,
not.
welcome,
So you
welcome
can
to the
be
squad,
honest
my
now.
brother.
Yo,
But the
Listen,
fact
Drew.
that you're saying that Marcus Smart had a better defensive year than Drew Holiday that year is
Yeah, he
just
did.
frustrating me.
He did.
He
won.
did by numbers because he's always
won.
gambling.
But he shouldn't have
again,
won. He shouldn't have
What
won.
I'm trying to say,
Shouldn't
what I'm
have.
trying to say,
Did
you know
what
what?
are we
It's
doing
a-
here?
it's a-
Like,
yeah, it's about-
is
matter
this
of fact-
semantics, my
matter of
nigga?
fact,
Like,
You're right.
what,
It's about the votes.
what are we saying?
You're right. It's
bro?
about the
Like,
votes. It's not like the championship that you
we don't
guys-
give almost awards, my nigga. You feel what I'm
and
saying?
we don't give almost championships, and that's why Jason Taylor doesn't have any. So
all right.
Jason, actually, I like him. That's why Jaylen Brown doesn't have any. I don't want to shit on Jason Tatum because I like that. That nigga game great. I like
yo,
him. I don't want to. I mean,
Biggs, what
Jason
I'm trying
Tatum,
to
the
say
truth.
is, though, I don't think Marcus Smart is worth $16 million a year. I know I'm being an asshole.
Yeah, now you lost
and
your
that's not
fucking
great
mind.
money.
What is he talking, bro?
Now
You
you
can
lost your
feel
fucking
whatever
mind.
you feel.
Well,
You're
I
out
think
your
he's
fucking
just a
mind.
guy.
You're out your
I
fucking
think he's just a
Just a
guy.
guy is nuts. He's
No,
not
he's
who
not.
they think he
I
is,
think
but
he's
just a
not.
guy is nuts.
He's really not just a
I
guy.
think he's
bro.
just a guy. I'm just.
He's really
calling
not
that.
just a
I'm
guy. And I'm not
I
gonna lie.
think he's gonna be on.
You're making
I'm not
me
gonna
happy.
lie
I
to
think
you.
he's gonna be on Memphis, just running around.
I
Just
hear,
like
I hear
Dylan
you.
Brooks.
I hear
Dylan
you.
Brooks.
Make
Dylan
some
Brooks
noise
is a-
for just running around.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but he
Dylan
was
Brooks
very important
is a
in our locker
thief.
room. He's very important in our
Dylan
locker
Brooks
room,
is a
and the fact that we lost him
I
with
cannot-
the addition of losing Robert Williams as well, we lost a lot, but we gained it back with the addition of Drew Holiday. And surprisingly, my fucking boy Porzingis with 4 motherfucking blocks. First game of the fucking season. What are we talking about, guys? Huh? Derek fucking White, 3 blocks on Jimmy. Get that shit the fuck out of here, man. Made them boys our bitches. Are you kidding me?
San Antonio
Come on,
does
man.
create legends, but I mean, look,
Come on,
what I'm
man.
trying to say is though.
Come
is
on, man. We looking
Dylan Brooks,
good. I don't know
Marcus
what
Smart,
I don't know
they're
what
just
none.
guys.
I don't, bro. Fuck all that Marcus Smart shit. I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all heads, but we looking fan fucking tastic. You hear me?
I
We are
already
looking
told you
really
about
good.
y'all though. I don't think Kristaps is gonna stay on the court.
Yup.
He's great.
Say that.
I just think he's
Say
gonna
that.
stay on the court.
Doesn't matter. He's on the
great.
court right now.
He
That's
should-
all that
He
matters.
should help you out.
I'm living in present day.
He should help you out well against Giannis and Brook Lopez.
Okay. First of all, Brook Lopez gonna be food.
Stop.
Gonna have that boy in.
Brook
He
Lopez,
gonna have that
all
boy
right.
in hell.
All right.
He gonna have that boy in
All right.
hell,
Brook-
gangster.
Nets legend Brook
He's
Lopez.
gonna have that boy in hell. You heard what I said.
Nets legend Brook Lopez.
He gonna have that boy
will
in
not be
hell.
fooled.
Yep.
He's been one of the best defenders. He's been
And
one
let
of the best defenders.
and
in
let
the league
Bobby
every
come
year
on the
for the last few
court
years.
and let Bobby come on the court. Think he gonna do something with him too. Nope.
First of all,
sorry.
I don't. So wait.
Nope.
Wait. Brook Lopez will be food for whom? Porzingis?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Because Brook Lopez. All right, man.
Absolutely.
You must have Brook Lopez confused for a monkey, for a fucking monkey's uncle or some shit.
So
man,
you're
'cause
telling
I don't
me
know
you-
what the fuck you.
So
talking
you're
about,
telling
man.
me
I
you
just-
wouldn't swap out Porzingis for Brook Lopez on that team?
for
On that
age-
team right
for-
now?
for age maybe.
On that team right now?
In terms of impact, no. In terms of age, maybe.
You're crazy.
Bro,
He
Porzingis
can do everything Brook can do better.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
Everything Brook can do better.
Okay. So Porzingis is a better defender than Brook
Yes.
Lopez? Okay.
Yes. So far, the way the season is kicked off, yes.
It's been 2 games.
Yes. Yes.
I don't-
And according to you,
Y'all
last week, according to you, he was a solid defender in Dallas.
I didn't say it wasn't. Brook Lopez
I think
has
he's a
been
better.
phenomenal
I think he's a
defender
better.
for the last like
I think he's a
3
better. I
Phenomenal
think he's a
is
better
crazy.
shot blocker.
How?
I think he's a better shot blocker. I don't think he's a better defender though.
How is Brook? Wait. Have you been unaware of Brook Lopez's defensive impact
I'm
the
talking
last
about
few
Kristaps
years? Not you,
Porzingis.
G. I'm not
I think
talking-
Chris Pass.
like
I was gonna say
Brook
because the
Lopez,
thing about
man.
it though, again, Porzingis is another person, not to the degree of Marcus Smart and Dylan Brooks, but he gambles a lot, bro. Like he gambles a lot, bro. 'Cause
Okay.
he be selling out trying to punch. He want to punch everything.
Last year, Brook
Which
Lopez
is
finished
not
sixth in the
necessarily
league in individual
the best.
defensive rating, by the way.
Mm.
Like, I just want you to know, like, it's not been bullshit. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Like, it's not
And
like,
part of, and honestly,
like
though,
he's been a better defender than Porzingis the last few years.
now
So I'm
honestly though,
saying, like,
Biggs, you got to remember, part of that is because
but Brook Lopez could
he
take a
can't
leap
get off
back.
the ground.
Brook Lopez could take a step back this season. He's getting old, and Porzingis could take a step forward. But like the last 3 or so years, Brook Lopez has been a better defender than Porzingis.
That's what's up.
But you got to remember too, it's
Give
because
me
Brook can't get
Porzingis.
off the ground though. So because Brook can't get off the ground, he's not selling out and he's not gambling on these blocks.
I
so
think
he
Brook
can
Lopez
rotate
has been
way better.
Wait. Has Brook Lopez haven't his block numbers been good the last few seasons? Has Porzingis
No,
been
but he
better?
gets blocks without even jumping for real, bro. He gets blocks on the ground. If you watch him play, he just puts his hands up. Like Brook Lopez doesn't even really jump, honestly, at all.
That's what you should be doing. I think that's what they teach you. No?
Fair. So last year, Kristaps averaged 1.5 blocks per game. All right. Very respectable. Good amount of blocks per game. Brook Lopez averaged 2.5.
Mm.
Now I'm saying, like, so it ain't like
now you take that 1.5 better scoring clip. Give me Porzingis.
But we was talking about defense,
Give
nigga.
me Porzingis. I said, would you not swap out Porzingis on that team? I would take Porzingis on that team right now.
I mean,
I would. Age not included, because I still think Brook is going to.
And I
do.
think block counts is not even. I don't even think block counts are a great indicator of like legitimately how good of a defender somebody is when you get into like the really weeds of it. So I don't even want to like marry myself to that point. Just saying that, like, I think you'd be surprised at what Brook Lopez has been out here accomplishing on the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, he in Milwaukee, the market ain't that big. You don't get a lot of coverage. Also, he's one of those guys who his defensive impact is felt more when you like look into like deeper numbers about what's actually going on when he's on the court and like how he affects opponents' percentages at the rim and shit. And he's a really good quarterback of defense as well. Right, so like that type of stuff is always going to be like whereas like with a guy like Porzingis is just like we just know it looks spectacular when he comes across the weak side and sends your shit to the fucking fourth row, right? But
keep in mind, like, sorry, yeah, I understand what you're saying, Biggs, but for me, like, I just don't trust. Like, for example, Kristaps played the most games he's ever played, like last year. You know what I'm saying? Like around the most, and he doesn't normally play over 50 games. So it's like,
that's fine.
And he's not
We don't need him
Leonard.
to.
Like, I'm fine with that with Kawhi Leonard.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, G. We don't need him to, because at the end of the day, we're definitely making playoffs. We're gonna be top 4 seed.
Yeah, 100%. But y'all not as deep, so y'all need him.
What does that mean? We're gonna have our rotation of like 8 guys for the playoffs anyway. So
is Jaylen Brown's left hand showing up to the party or not?
Yeah, there you go with the Jaylen Brown left hand.
Now my fault.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to say he don't need it.
Yeah, you know what I say to that? 27 points on the fucking on the fucking Miami Heat.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's
27 on their fucking head top. That's what I say to that.
That's what Drew Holiday is for. So
come on, son.
$300 million man. Show them
why
they paid you.
Exactly.
Show them why they paid you.
Exactly.
Because they're damn sure not stupid.
Exactly.
No way they could be stupid.
Exactly.
No way they could be dumb.
Preach.
No way they gave you more money than you were worth.
Fucking preach. Matter of fact, give it up.
Well, definitely not more money than he was worth. Let's not go there.
Better relax.
Oh, way more money than he's worth.
No.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown should never be. I understand that it was by happenstance, too. And number one,
by what? Okay. What are we talking about right now?
Not that he earned money at all. Let me finish my point. I'm not saying that the fact that he earned money at all was by happenstance. I'm saying the fact that Jaylen Brown, for any real measure of time, is the highest paid player in the NBA. Should never have been a thing. However, I understand that it was a fortuitous event. It was through timing. And his contract just being up and eligible, and no, $300 million. No, he does not deserve to be the highest paid. He does not deserve to be the highest paid player in basketball.
He definitely
no,
does.
He deserves his
down.
money.
He's not a top 10
stayed
player.
down
He
and
got
he
it
balled
because
out.
he got exactly. So what you're saying is a philosophical reason why he deserved the money, not a business reason.
No, not
the business reason he got the money is because
you pay guys more money for staying with you. That's why they get more money.
No.
Yes.
Businesses,
because if you want a team hop, you're not going to get the most money. It's not how it works.
He wouldn't have
That's not how the NBA works.
Nobody can pay you that much money because it wasn't the team that drafted him.
And there's a reason for that.
Requirements, and honestly, he would have probably left if they didn't pay him, and so they had to pay him. He exercised his leverage, and it
as
worked out
any
with
other
the timing.
fucking player would.
Oh yeah, sure.
But
what?
You gotta understand the NBA.
I'm not knocking him.
The NBA is.
I'm not knocking
formatted
him.
that way for a reason.
But at the same time, we understand what stop acting like we don't know what a grenade contract is. Biggs, it's okay for you to act like you don't know what a grenade contract is because it's your team and it's your grenade contract. Gee, at the end of this fucking contract, will it be worth it?
He's going to be paying $70 million.
This is an untradeable contract. This is an untradeable contract, right?
At the end of this contract.
Yeah, because it's early on. Who's picking up the last year of that contract?
At the end of this contract, if we acquire an NBA championship, it is absolutely
anybody will pay for this guy.
It's absolutely worth it.
Yo, you said anybody would pay $70 million for Jaylen Brown is so bananas to me, bro. But
if he wins a ring, no one cares. I don't know. I don't think you understand.
No.
A championship solidifies the contract.
The San Antonio. First of all, I'm going to name you credible organizations who wouldn't pay him. The San Antonio Spurs would not pay Jaylen Brown $70 million for that year.
Because they don't have to.
The Golden State Warriors wouldn't pay Jaylen Brown $70 million. Exactly. Keep it like that.
Clay.
Somebody who has to, like how the Celtics had to.
But the Warriors just won. They're not.
No, last year that contract they may not have played. That last year that contract is like 5 years from now.
You only trade for players when you're desperate to win. They just won.
No.
They just won the other day.
You don't trade to pay Jaylen Brown $70 million at like 33. You don't trade.
Bro, Dylan Brooks is getting $85 million, man.
Yeah, not 300.
He's just a dude.
Yeah, but you don't listen to me. We're talking about a contract in his last year. You don't jump at the opportunity for him at that money, just like you didn't see people.
But you can easily restructure that, bro.
I'm just trying to tell you that it may not be the most. Like, you may not be happy to see your team do it, and there's plenty of teams that just wouldn't pay so far above actual tangible value for a player. Right? Unless you had to, like the Celtics had to.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Jaylen Brown...
he's stuck on this notion.
Listen, who's better, Jaylen Brown or Jimmy Butler?
Taking JB.
Jaylen Brown.
Come on now. Every day.
All right, man. I'm out
Every fucking day of the week. What
are
we talking about? Is he asking me that? Like, I'm taking JB every fucking day of the week.
Don't get me wrong.
It's crazy.
Right now, if I had to pick a player for a series, depending on the team... I would take Jimmy Butler. But if we're talking about who am I going to sign?
Jimmy Butler's better than Jaylen Brown, though. Like, you're killing me. Like,
bro, if I'm going to
I understand why Big is saying
players,
this shit.
Though.
No, I wasn't. I just literally, all I asked was who was better. That's all I asked just now. And you both replied.
I'll take Jimmy Butler for a series.
Stop, but this is the thing, too. And this is why niggas like Jimmy Butler, shout out to them. Shout out to Jimmy Butler for not giving a fuck about critics. Players like Jimmy Butler and Jamal Murray suffer from this, where people just can't fathom. They don't respect what they do during the regular season because they do what needs to be done to win, and they don't goose any of the numbers at all. They don't grease any of the stats at all because they're in organizations that they can trust to pay them well no matter what.
Right.
Like, they don't have to do that. They have the luxury of being able to play what works for ramping it up during the season for the playoffs and shit like that, and not having to goose any numbers because they have utter faith that their franchise will do right by them. And I want to give them that credit, where it's like other players don't have the luxury. Like, Jamal Murray knows he's going to get paid. Jimmy Butler knows he's going to get paid. Other players don't have the luxury of knowing that, no matter what their regular season numbers are, that the team is not going to use as an excuse not to pay them. So I don't want to shit on players.
Yeah, I hear you, but he had 14 points in a loss. I don't want to hear, like, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you're greasing or not greasing.
Yeah, but
I don't want to see my star player have 14
You could cherry pick game. You could cherry pick losses, but Jaylen Brown had a poor game. Like, let's not do that. We know what Jimmy Butler did last year, and he was hurt too in the playoffs. So that's like, but we all know what he did last year, huh?
That's what I said. If I had to take him for a series,
so why he didn't take you out of the finals?
What you talking about?
Jimmy was hurt before that last game, and what he did, what he had to do, right?
How hurt was he?
Jimmy got hurt against the Knicks. Come on now, stop.
How hurt was he for real?
Come on now, stop.
How hurt was he for real? Because JT was visibly hurt. He was hobbling around.
Jimmy Butler
on one leg
destroyed his ankle
on one leg. What are you
against
talking
the Knicks,
and so did JT.
All right. So how hurt was JT? Then?
JT is different though. JT destroyed his ankle in that very
moment in that game. That game 7
when Jimmy Butler played it in it, and it was a pivotal game. Julius Randle was on the other team. It could have went either way.
They beat him in 6.
Julius Randle
they beat him in 6. Stop it. They beat him in 6. They got them niggas out.
What you saying about Juju?
What you mean? It's the Knicks. They got them boys the fuck out of here.
And then Miami.
We knew them. Me and you both had Miami winning that series. Right. So what are we talking about?
But Julius Randle also got hurt. Let's respect that.
I hear you, but don't think that would have made that much of a difference. I still have Miami coming out of that series.
And this has all been a roundabout.
I'm sorry, I do.
This has all been a roundabout way of getting to my point where it's just like so what? So okay. Jimmy Butler, number one, I think is a better player than Jaylen Brown. Okay. Jaylen Brown makes far more money than Jimmy Butler, but I think Jimmy Butler's a better player.
Okay.
Jamal Murray.
By far?
Oh, yeah, it's not even close. But again, I'm taking into account like what we see in the playoffs. I think Jimmy Butler could do that. And it obviously could do that any night in the regular season all the time because the playoffs is harder. We know this. So it's like, yeah, like I think that the best of Jimmy Butler is better than the best of Jaylen Brown. Yes, 100%. Okay. Jamal Murray, I think, is better than Jaylen Brown. Okay. He does not make as much money as Jaylen Brown. Like Jaylen Brown just makes a lot. But again, I see what you're saying, G, by just saying like, but this is how it shook out. He was drafted by this team. Right. He met the requirements to get this supermax contract. And when Jaylen, and then when the next nigga will be the highest paid player, and when Jason Tatum re-ups, he'll be higher paid. Like we know how this goes, but it's just like it should have never been Jaylen.
I think
Brown.
Jamal is eligible to make that much money.
We'll see. But we have so many, we have those random contracts where it's just like, damn, this nigga's the highest paid player. Like, remember when Michael Conley had the highest contract in NBA history? It was a timing thing. Yes, Michael Conley is good, really good, means a lot to the franchise he's on, and is eligible for this. But, Michael Conley had, one of the first $200 million contracts, I think. Michael Conley.
Yeah, and I always thought he was just a guy.
You feel me? But, listen, now here's a great question. Peak Michael Conley, peak Jaylen Brown.
Come on, bro. JB.
Come on. Nah, you on that bullshit.
Every day.
The point guard, first of all, the point guard is an important position, and Michael Conley was no slouch on defense.
Every day.
And
neither is JB.
And was okay, but he was exactly. But I think that's where you kind of discount Michael Conley because we know he was.
I'm not discounting.
Okay, because we know he was a fucking floor general.
Nah, I'm not discounting him, but
he's a floor general.
You're asking me who I'm taking, and I'm taking JB.
All right.
And that one is real. That's me not even being biased. That's that's for real. Right. I'm taking JB over Mike Conley.
Yeah, go ahead.
While we're on it, while we went over the Nation with Randall, just being that born and raised in New York City, shout out to the Knicks for finally amassing a bunch of draft picks and actually putting themselves in a position to make a major move.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Knicks. They've never done that since I've been breathing.
Absolutely. You're right.
So I appreciate that.
Yep. These past two draft picks and
the city.
The past two draft picks and the acquisition of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. Knicks have, I think, a total of 6 draft picks or 5 first rounders. 5 or 6 first rounders over the next couple years.
In the up and coming draft.
This should work out so well for you guys. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. This should work out really good for the Knicks. I can't.
It should, right?
Can't see them fucking this up. Can't see it.
It should work out.
Yeah, can't
like that. Like emphasis on should.
The Knicks, no, they wouldn't fuck this up.
Right.
They wouldn't fuck this up at all.
Not James Dolan.
No. Good old Jimmy.
Nah, I don't think they can.
I mean, that's what we're saying.
You should frame that and put
it on the wall.
That's what we're saying.
It's so cute that you don't think the Knicks can fuck this up.
Bro, they have 4 first rounders from 24.
Right.
If they don't make a move by the trade deadline, I don't know.
Now, question is, for who? For who and what are you giving up?
Well, we don't know. It's too early to call.
For who?
For who and what are you giving up?
We don't know. That's too early to call. But maybe John we just gotta wait for this grown-old guy.
But yo, bro, because especially with the new in-season tournament, you blink and the trade deadline is right here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But we just don't know who's unhappy yet. Where it's like, or who's not working yet. Like right now, it kind of feels like who can you see anybody being traded?
Still have to have a target, though. You know what I mean? You still have to have somebody in mind for when things start to kind of shake out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, maybe
don't get me wrong.
Maybe
like
them.
they don't have to.
Giannis is off the table.
They don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on, though. You got to understand. They don't have to even make a move, bro. They have one of their first round picks is the Pistons. Another one is the Wizards. They don't have. They could just wait to see what spot they land.
True.
They could end up being in a great
but
spot.
then doing that, you have to wait the whole.
That's just not best,
right? And you would have to wait the whole season to see what spot they land in.
You can still trade for them in the offseason, right? You can still trade the draft pick during the draft.
So then it wouldn't be by trade deadline. You're taking the entirety of this whole season.
No.
To see to make this
I'm
move.
just saying they should make a move by the trade deadline. For example,
because trade deadline, you kind of pushing it. You kind of
they should go for Cat.
You should.
That would be the best right now. The best thing for them is probably like to go for Cat.
Oh my god!
And you shipping Juju?
Well, that'd be
no.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
I'm saying no.
Why?
I said it no. Because if they get Cat and
where's the defense? It's not Cat.
Mitchell Robinson. Juju's gonna play the three like he always wants to.
No, that's
what?
He's right there on the perimeter anyway.
No, G, that's terrible. That's terrible.
What do you mean?
Juju at the 3, Cat at the 4, and Mitch Rob at the 5. That's
terrible.
bad.
You gotta say,
nasty
Cat's out there on the perimeter anyway.
Right.
He plays the 4 right now.
Yes, exactly.
And Julius
which is why
Randle
I say
is begging to be a 3.
No,
he's begging.
No,
he's literally begging.
You ship Juju, bro. It's not working with him. If you bring Cat into town, cause listen, Juju ball dominant, Cat ball dominant. You feel what I'm saying?
Cat's not ball dominant.
What do you mean? Yes, he will be when he comes to the Knicks. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta ship Juju. You put Cat at the 4, and then you try to see, you know what I mean? Whatever other moves that you can make around him and Jalen Brunson. Why would you try to force a situation with him, Julius Randle, and then put Mitch Rob at the 5, and then what? And then RJ at the 2?
So you're saying that RJ Barrett can't be a 2?
Yeah.
That I think is totally. I thought
that's cool too.
I ain't gonna cap. I thought he was 2. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he played a 3.
But when he was drafted, wasn't he supposed to be a 2?
I don't know.
Definitely was.
A wing is a wing, ain't it?
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Honestly,
but he lines up at the 3.
Either you're a big wing or you're not.
He lines up at the 3, and he's a little taller too. Like so,
I always look at the 2 and the 3 as the same fucking shit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Like obviously the 3 is generally bigger, and therefore that bigger player generally serves a different purpose.
Right.
But like outside of that, like it's just like if you're the same size, like if Jimmy Butler is a 3 or a 2, I don't give a shit. Sometimes he's the 2, sometimes I don't give a fuck.
That's all I'm.
And why would you want to just all of a sudden start letting Juju run the 3 just because he want to?
Yeah, fuck what Juju wants.
I'm just saying the way
he don't coach that team.
I'm talking about the way he play, and he's 6'8", bro. He's 250, but it's not like he's like the biggest. It's not like he's the biggest dude or he's immobile.
And speaking of Juju, don't care about that 250. Drew had him on locks. Drew had that boy on clamps.
Yeah, way better than Marcus Smart.
Had that boy in hell.
Marcus Smart has never showed that type of fortitude.
See, and Marcus Smart.
I'm just
Marcus
saying,
Smart is always
I'm just saying,
catching
Drew Holiday. Listen, Kevin Durant.
That's so crazy.
And I'm not the biggest like, yo, this player said this, so it's the best thing. But the numbers also support it. But Kevin Durant was asked who the toughest cover in the NBA was, and it was like Drew. Just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, I'm just saying. Like, he don't talk it. They don't listen. Because now let's be real. When they get in certain rooms, they talk about certain niggas a certain way, right? Biggs, can I tell you something?
God.
No, seriously.
The glaze.
No.
He
Because
bringing a
it's not
whole
glaze.
another dozen of glaze.
Like I always
donuts.
say, when it's facts, it's not glaze. And that guy's on your team, so you need to start talking about him like he's on your team. But I'm not glazing. I'm just seeking facts, right? If you actually listen to players talk, and this is one of the rare occasions, and this is such a rare thing for me that you might even could disqualify what I'm saying right now based on like, oh, you're now going to be the one to say, listen to what players say. But when they talk about certain niggas in certain ways in certain rooms, they don't talk about Marcus Smart the way they talk about Drew Holiday.
Okay.
In those rooms, my nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
It's not the same hushed whisper.
I don't care about none of that.
It's not the same foreboding.
I don't care about none of that.
Niggas' timbers don't shiver the same.
So what?
You know what and that's all I'm trying to say. Like
6'10"
or 7-footish, whatever you want to call KD, is not worried about Marcus Smart.
And he doesn't have to be anymore.
You understand what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to be anymore.
What do you mean?
Because he has to worry about the man that he name dropped.
The man
when he's playing us, at least when he's playing us, he has to worry about the man that he mentioned.
The man who Marcus Smart stole that award from.
Right.
Indeed.
But also, just throwing this out there, Pascal Siakam would also be a good pickup for the Knicks.
That actually,
all right.
will lead into our final topic.
I would wait. Quick question. Do you give up Juju in that situation?
No, man. They're
Juju. Juju is clearly a part of the future plans in your head.
Bro, they want to keep Juju.
All right. Yeah. What was the topic that you were saying?
So we do got to get to a few notable games, and then we'll actually talk about Pascal, and then we'll wrap it up.
Really quick though. They definitely are willing to give Juju the fuck up though.
I know they are, and they fucking should be. What the fuck?
Yeah, what? Whoa.
But wait.
Stop talking about Juju.
No, it's nothing against him, but it's not working, bro. And his stock is still high. So while it's like this, let's make some shake, man. Let's switch him out for somebody else. Got to.
Fellas, we got to talk some notable performances, right?
What's up?
Your man Steph Curry scored 41 points on like 70% from the field.
He did. That was
a
great game.
7 from 9 from 2-point percentage and 7 from 10 from 3-point percentage.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a bananas first opening week for 3-point percentage in general. Mm-hmm. A lot of these motherfuckers have just been hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a movie. But your man put up 41 points. Obviously went 6 for 6. I mean, maybe obviously it's glazing. Went 6 for 6 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers. We a little rusty. You know what I mean? We was trying shit out. 2 steals in 35 minutes. You got to respect that. Mm-hmm. Your man's Lowry Marketing. If you wondered if he was going to do it again, he's going to do it again. Larry had 35 fucking points. Yeah. From 2-point range, he was 7 for 10. 5 for 13 from 3-point range. He put up 13 3-pointers. Lean into that whiteness. That good white skin is allowing him to put up more jump shots than anybody else in Utah. But 12 rebounds. He's not playing. He's who you want Wemby to be. And 3 assists in 35 minutes. We had an Evan Mobley party.
Who you want Wemby to be.
We had an Evan Mobley party. 33 points out of Evan Mobley. 14 rebounds. 3 blocks in 33 minutes. Evan Mobley, I just really hope this is the year he takes the leap because he's been really good. He's been a high-impact defender really since he stepped foot in the league, which is really rare for players. But I really hope that Evan Mobley can become what he's supposed to be at a reasonable time because I think
Donovan is out of there if he ain't.
Yeah.
Donovan out. Yeah.
I think but also I think Darius Garland, depending on his development, which looks to be like really good. Mm-hmm. Him playing with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, just with no Donovan Mitchell, is not the worst thing in the world. Like that team was really good and interesting.
It's not,
before Donovan got there.
There's a lot of concerns around his health because he's starting to miss a lot of games himself. You know what I mean? Especially being a smaller stature, a smaller guard. With a smaller stature, it's like you know what I mean. Like even with his style of play, I don't find that he's like putting himself in a lot of danger plays. I guess I don't know what you want to call them, but yeah, Darius Garland, man. Like I hope he can stay on the court a little bit more for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I would hate to see Donovan leave such a really talented group. You know what I mean? Like the team that they have right now, because. Like even though it took me a little longer to get on that Evan Mobley train, you know what I mean? But I'm starting to see what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's cool.
You, man, niggas, if niggas don't score points, y'all niggas don't fuck with him.
It's not even that.
It's not even that, bro.
He's been a high impact defender from year one. He's been a rare I don't
give a fuck. You got to put the ball in the basket, dude.
I guess that could be the only thing that got to be the problem, because from
And I'm
year
not saying that
fucking
he
one,
doesn't.
Evan Mobley
I'm not
has
saying that
been
he doesn't.
a great fucking defender. Like it's like,
And I'm real high on Jared Jackson too. Hopefully he can make a speedy recovery as
but
well.
it's like Evan Mobley is better than
Jared
Jackson.
who? You mean Jared Allen?
Jared Allen, my
yeah.
fault, not
But
Jared
it's like
Jackson. My
Evan
fault,
I
Jared
was
Mobley.
about to say, because Jared Jackson is a fucking
Evan
waste of
Mobley is
space.
better than Jared Allen.
Huh?
Evan Mobley is better than Jared
No,
Allen.
absolutely.
I'm about to say like,
No, absolutely.
and like I said, like yo,
But
bro,
them together though,
of course,
they got their own little mini twin towers over there.
Yeah, of course.
I'm fucking with that.
And if Donovan Mitchell doesn't want to be a part of that, then he won't be. Shout out to Zach LaVine for ducking the smoke. I had real smoke for Zach LaVine that I'll save for another podcast, and it's not really for Zach LaVine. It's for this Bulls experiment that's gone horribly wrong, and it's for Zach LaVine is another beneficiary.
What experiment are you saying? You mean him and DeRozan?
Him, DeRozan, and Lonzo.
I mean, Zoe.
And that's how badly the experiment has gone.
Can you really say like and
Yep.
Lonzo? Like,
What you're saying everything you're saying right now is just exactly how bad
can
the
you
experiment has
honestly with your chest say and Lonzo?
gone.
Like,
Is he currently employed by the Chicago Bulls?
yeah.
Well then.
Boy ain't playing. I don't even know how long.
A lot of niggas ain't playing. I don't even know how long.
Not it's not his fault, but
You on the team, and they thought it would be a thing. I thought it'd be nice too.
it's tough.
Zach LaVine just had like 51, so like I can't really go in on him. Like I want to go in on him just because.
And I got him on the fantasy team too.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's
that
just
boy
like
going crazy.
You don't really like that guy, do you?
it's not that I don't like him. I actually like him. I like his game a lot. It's just like he's making a lot of money, and he's the linchpin of everything that's going on. And it's like that probably wasn't the greatest idea, but at the time, it was a good idea for the Bulls. And it's just like now. You want the team to evolve in this way, and it's like, okay, but like Zach LaVine's the best player on your team, and you're supposed to do what? No.
Is it not DeRozan? DeRozan not the best player on the team?
Which begs the question, why is Zach LaVine getting paid more than DeMar DeRozan?
I thought it was DeMar DeRozan.
It's just like...
In my head, I thought that's at least, I don't know.
Okay, so your highest paid player is not the best player on your team. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe,
Does it mean you have a lot of money tied up into somebody you might not need?
It means it was his turn.
Exactly.
It was his turn to get the bread. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? He was
DeMar
up in
DeRozan is
rotation.
definitely not better than Zach LaVine.
Definitely not better?
Maybe not.
Really?
I don't know. DeMar DeRozan is really good.
I don't know. I think
At
they
his
kind of
best, I think DeMar is better.
I think so.
At his best, I think the idea of Zach LaVine is better than what Zach LaVine is. Like what Zach LaVine could and should be is better than DeMar DeRozan, but it's never been that for real.
Right.
So, and he's had like one or two really good offensive seasons. I don't want to like shit on him, but it's like top end DeMar DeRozan versus top end Zach LaVine. I might have to go DeMar.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Zach LaVine, health is like a big issue for him, but
DeMar too.
like, we're talking about like when he's on the court. Yeah, I don't see it
I gotta respect that.
because
I gotta
like
respect that.
yeah, I don't know. DeMar's cool though. I rock with DeMar like a lot. I don't think they're miles apart though.
Nah, definitely not. And the last thing I want to ask is there a point where the Raptors are doing themselves a disservice by still having Pascal Siakam on the roster?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And how egregious a mistake?
Because they're never gonna be bad enough to get really better.
Yeah.
And also, how big of a mistake is it if they don't trade him while he has high value? Like, say they hold on to him so long that they get like a shitty haul. Like how
I think they're at that point.
How much?
Like I think if they're not at that point now, probably within the next year.
Because I feel like last year or the year before, you could have got something really good for Pascal Siakam. And I
still think at this point you still can.
Yeah, and he's 29.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's not.
you still can get you know what I mean, something really good for him.
He's 29, so theoretically he could be good for another 4 or 5
but
years.
But that's what I mean though. Like if you don't jump on that opportunity now, by like next year, especially like let's say this season doesn't go that well for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that stock kind of drops a little bit. So like you might want to buy trade deadline for real. If I'm the Raptors and I'm really looking to really move Pascal, I would say trade deadline for him for sure. Like that's when you guys are really trying to like see what you could do with him. You know what I mean? Because maybe by then, you know, who knows the in-season tournament. Who knows who's gonna go off? Who knows what that's gonna look like? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
It's just
that should be exciting.
Hopefully you could get something. Hopefully you can get something really impactful for him. But again, like I don't know how pressed the Raptors are. I just don't know what they're doing with that roster. Like, but I'm not hypercritical of it. I just don't know what they're fucking doing. And also like I want to see how good Scotty Barnes can be. Because he seems like he might.
Wait, but hold on. How don't you know what they're doing with that roster, bro? They're putting pieces together.
They are. I just don't know what their expectations are. Like, what are their expectations? I don't know. Perhaps I have to consume some more media of theirs and like try to understand like what they've been saying about the team this year and what their focus is. I just don't know. I've literally not paid much attention to that roster. Really, I have not even watched that many Raptors games recently. Like, so when I say I don't know what they're doing, I really mean like I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. Fred VanVleet's no longer on that team, right? I don't know.
No, he's not.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell you, like,
no,
you know
he's
like,
not.
Well, the goal is right now.
That's why Schroeder there.
He's on Houston. You know what I'm saying?
The goal is right now for them is to be solid yet rebuild, which is difficult. They're in that middle of the pack, in where like middle of the NBA pack, not just the middle of the East, like the middle of the NBA pack, where it's like nobody's like, oh yeah, we're playing the Raptors. It's going to be the easiest thing in the world. But also no one's like, oh my God, I can't believe I got to play the Raptors, right?
Well, shit. Maybe they do make that trade happen with the Knicks. And the Knicks come up off those 2 draft picks you mentioned earlier. And maybe they can get those.
Maybe.
Yeah, Pascal for 2 picks is cool, but they'll probably give up their pick and the Mavericks pick. They're not going to give up the Pistons or they have the Pistons and forget the other one they have, but they're not going to give up those 2 draft picks.
I think you said the Wizards?
Yes, the Wizards. Yes.
I don't know. For Pascal, might have to come up off at least one of those. At least one. And like probably a pick swap, if not a player. For sure. Pascal.
We gotta see how Pascal start the season.
Word. Word.
All right. So we gave these motherfuckers an hour and 12 minutes. Shout out to us.
Hope y'all motherfuckers enjoy that shit, man.
I've been getting a lot of long form episodes recently, and shout out to y'all, because if we didn't feel like y'all gave a fuck, all fucking three of y'all, if we didn't feel like y'all gave a fuck, we wouldn't do this. So, and it goes to show how much we enjoy producing dope content for y'all. So shout out to Rockin' Out for us, Salt and Nest family.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share us to your friends, your family, your mamas, and your mama's friends. All that shit. We out.